What's going on, Jerome's? The NFL Combine is here, and we always preface this. So it's the start of the draft season. The official kickoff is like the Senior Bowl. But also, free agency is really going to start getting things done because all the GMs, all the agents are in one town, same bars, same combine, same all that stuff, and deals get done. And I know the legal tampering doesn't start till March 10th. But framework of some deals will get done here. Resigning your own players will get done. Trades or the groundwork at a minimum potentially is going to start getting done here this week. And here's the thing. So Kwesi likes to wheel and deal. Kwesi is unorthodox. Kwesi's uber aggressive in trying to make this team better. Something that a lot of fans should respect. Now the 2022 draft class. But that's the past, right? So Kwesi this week, it feels like you got to prepare yourself for a lot of BS to be coming out. Now, is it coming directly, indirectly from Kwesi? Don't really know. But I do know that Kwesi does know how to pull the strings. He does know how to play the game. And I feel like the messaging this week, Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi will be feeding the media jackals tomorrow at the Combine. There's going to be a lot of stuff and things that is said in the media, mainly about the quarterback position. Now, I think that the honest truth is that JJ McCarthy, it's his team. He is going to be the dude. Slick and Sammy Darnold is going to be on another squad next year. But the Vikings are going to do everything that they can to try and gin up a tag and trade market. So the franchise tag window's open till March 4th, and teams that want to deal with Sam Darnold, before the start of open free agency, get a deal done, work out an extension, give up a mid-round draft pick, plus could make some sense. And again, you're going to see stuff like this. So Albert Breer, Monday Morning Quarterback, talking about J.J. McCarthy's weight loss. So it had been reported a couple weeks ago that McCarthy, during his knee rehab, had lost 20 pounds. But, of course, we know in the great state of Minnesota, especially during winter, it's easy to put on 20 pounds. Yeah, but he should be able to get back up to where he needs to be. But this nugget came in today. The Sam Darnold situation still merits watching in Minnesota, and in a weird way, I could see J.J. McCarthy's weight being a factor. He lost a bunch going through the knee surgeries this past 6 months, and so returning to his fighting weight will play an element in the Minnesota Vikings' confidence, and there is confidence there that they can move forward with him. So all of these things about the Vikings dragging their feet, maybe they'll franchise him and keep him, maybe they'll extend Darnold, maybe they'll do this and that, maybe J.J. McCarthy's not the guy. It's all a smokescreen. It's all a smokescreen to just try and just squeeze out a little bit of trade value, because Darnold leaves free agency. The Vikings could get some comp pick credit for 2026, but as we said ad nauseum, Vikings likely going to be spenders of free agency, so they could cancel out a lot of those comp picks for 2026 as it is, right? So Kwesi, I feel like, especially since the Vikings are short on draft capital, just try and get a little trade market going now. Now, you have to beat a third-round pick in 2026, so can we get a third in 2025 and a little bit of change? Or maybe even a pie-in-the-sky stuff, a second, and some change. Certainly possible and plausible. Teams go in a different direction. This is not a great quarterback class, and teams that don't get Matthew Stafford, or teams that trade Matthew Stafford, maybe they indeed do that. So I honestly think that there's going to be a lot of things that are said this week, and don't be shocked if Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi come out and praise Sam Darnold and keep things vague and opaque, even though the decision is likely already made. I do think that 100% this is going to be Sam. Almost had a slip. That 100% this is going to be J.J. McCarthy's team, and the Vikings are just trying to work a little something to get something for Sam Darnold. So don't be shocked if there's a lot of other leaks this season through NFL insiders that hey, the Vikings want to keep Darnold. Hey, the Vikings want to do this and that. Hey, Darnold, blah, 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 blah. I think that's exactly what it's going to come down to. And at the end of the day, if it works out and Kwesi's able to get a second-round pick or a third-round pick and change in this draft and replenish some of the Vikings mid-rounders, I mean, hats off to him. But again, we'll talk about everything that comes through. But be prepared. Be prepared, because there's going to be so much misguided smoke that, hey, the Vikings could keep him. Hey, the Vikings could do this. The Vikings could be interested in trading, blah, blah, blah. Just be ready for it. This is what I love about the season. It is BS season, but as long as you know that it is, it won't drive you insane. It's going to be good times. But your thoughts are thoughts. It's going to be BS season this week, and I love it. Let us know your thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.